Hello, and welcome back. Sorry for the longer than usual wait. Things come up. I'll try to be a bit more stable with my update schedule, but no promises. Probably, at least one every 2 weeks, though. Most likely faster than that. I'll aim for one a week. Oh, hi, Spider. I'll aim for one a week, but, again, no guarantees. Anyways, let's keep going here. Now, oftentimes, actually, I wonder. See, oftentimes, I'll just start building wherever. So I'll generally not be too far away from my spawn. Makes it so that it's not as bad if I don't have a bed yet. But I don't know if I want to do something different with this Let's Play. After all, it is Feed the Beast. It is a little bit more complicated. And I've been thinking maybe I want to, explore a little bit more, see if I can't find someplace more suitable. Then again, maybe I'll just leave it where it is, and then spread out and explore later. Oh yeah, this is one of the new rubber trees. Everyone, of course, probably knows about the rubber trees from Industrial Craft. These ones, I'm not sure what mod they're from, but they do work differently. You don't need an extractor to get the rubber out of them. Just you chop down the log and you get this rubber. It's not sticky resin. It's not something that needs to be cooked, as far as I know. Although I might as well try it out. And I have no idea what it's used for. The rubber wood, in this case, unlike the Red Power 3, or the Red Power rubber wood trees, and unlike the Industrial Craft rubber trees, gives you 3 jungle wood planks. I know that the Red Power trees just give you sticks, and the Industrial Craft trees can actually be made into normal planks. I'm not sure what kind of planks, but normal nonetheless. Oh, something actually I also noticed that was interesting. Actually, I might as well change that back here. But something that I actually noticed on a forum that I go onto is that, and if I find one I might show you guys, is that the Industrial Craft rubber trees don't have a leaf option for fast graphics. They're always going to end up being like semi-transparent, like these ones are on Fancy. It's kind of interesting. I have to wonder if it affects performance at all. See, I always like the fancy graphics just because that means that I can see, if there's a creeper or something hiding behind the leaves, or a skeleton. So I know not to go behind that tree if necessary. And collect all the saplings. Also, well, first off, am I low enough? Second off, if I'm not low enough, should I just fill up the back with sand, or should I actually have a stone roof extending out? Because that actually does lower quite significantly back here. Just kind of planning ahead for my underground hall. That is generally how I do build. Oh, that could be rough. I may want to move before I do too much more. Even if it's just shifting that around so that it's facing that way, facing north instead of facing west. May have to do that. And of course, collecting wood. Oh, I'm kind of hungry, aren't I? Well, no matter. Zombie flesh is sustaining, I suppose. Quite bracing. Yeah, you might have noticed there at the beginning, and you'll see this a lot, since I do tend to use zombie flesh as a food source in the early game, and sometimes even in the later game when I don't have to work, when I have an abundance of it. Say if I get a zombie spawner or something. But zombie flesh doesn't always give you hunger. Occasionally it will just kind of, you know, it'll fill you, which is kind of useful. I think it's a, what is it, a 20%, 80% chance, where the 80% obviously is the negative effect occurring. Somewhat like how with raw chicken, there is like a 20 or 15% chance of it giving you hunger or nausea or something as well. Oh, a little tree block is going. Huh. That's how I generally actually grow trees, is I'll grow them in blocks and clumps. It's a bit easier for me, I think. Well, a bit easier in general for anyone that's growing trees, is with oak trees, they will grow right next to each other. So you can kind of just put all the saplings down right next to each other, and then you don't have as far to reach when you're cutting them down. It's getting late again. My wheat still hasn't grown, nor has my corn, nor my flax. It is growing, though, which is good. Actually, let's see. Did we have any? We did not. So, actually, I'll show you with the rubber wood. See, this rubber wood, instead of making 4, it makes 3, and they're jungle wood instead of any sort of fancy wood, which is interesting, to say the least. Really only very good for if you're doing... Oh, I do already have a pickaxe, never mind. Really only good for if you're... I don't know, we were making torches or something, or making doors. It's actually kind of useful for making doors. What was I doing? I was going to do this. I guess you do just smelt it down. Now, I remember seeing rubber bricks before. I have to wonder if this is how you get the rubber bricks. Or the rubber... Yeah, rubber bar. Really curious what you use that for. Hold on a second. Let me check this. Oh, that's not what I want. Dang it. Mode. Options. Not cheat mode, I want recipe mode. Okay. So you smelt that into a rubber bar. Okay, I know that. Powered furnace and smelting. Oh, you can burn sugarcane now? Ooh. That's cool. Oh, hopefully this didn't freeze on me. Okay, there we go. Syringes. Plastic sheets. Or Ooh. I'm going to want to play with conveyor belts, I think. So this rubber might actually be useful. Oh, and you can cook rubber bars into plastic. Rubber sheet. Copper cable. Okay, so you can use it for industrial craft. Conveyor belts. Plastic. And rubber sheets. I'm curious about this now. I'm very curious. Oh, that's a zombie. I guess actually this is also useful if you're making swords. Give me your flesh. Spiders. I hate spiders. I will run before facing a spider. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully it won't see me, because I really want to collect this coal. Oh my. Yeesh. Two pieces. Wow. Yeah, close that up. Oh, well, I guess 2 pieces isn't something I can complain about too much. I can cook quite a bit of rubber with that. Oh, this is one of the ones that well, I guess I got an extra rubber. Oh well. Let's see. Need a chest. Always need a chest. Where do I put the chest? Put the chest right here. For now, anyways. I'm betting that you can probably extract rubber. Let's see if we can't find out. Rubber. Yeah? Okay. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. You can make torches and sticky pistons with it. Oh, that's cool. Torches? That is kind of weird. So there's no way to get the rubber, it looks like, other than to get it from the, what do you want to call them? The trees. That's what it's called. Huh. Can you make them out of... You can make them out of rubber bars. Oh, that's neat. That's very neat. Rubberized electron tube, thermionic fabricator. I don't know half of this stuff. I'm really more of a magic user than anything else. That's actually kind of cool looking, though, isn't it? Huh. Anyways. Let's see. We got 9 rubber bars. We can use these to make rubber sheets. Now, what does a rubber sheet do? I'm guessing you can probably bounce on it. Just guessing that. Oh, jeez. Jeez. This is why I hate spiders. Okay, maybe they're not as bad when it's not multiplayer. Still, I don't enjoy spiders. Not really at all. See, look at my life. Look at my life. No, down here. But rubber sheets. Do you jump higher on them? Doesn't appear like you do. You just collect them up like normal. I don't know, might make an interesting floor material. But, until then, I suppose we might as well continue with our digging, and our building, our mining, and our crafting, as some say. Let's see. I'm going to continue this up. I think I am. Wait. Oh, okay. Huh. I think what I will do is this, because it'll look cool. Let's get some more stairs. Yeah, I might be completely changing what I was originally planning to do, but hey, I'm allowed to do that. I'm the person that's building this stuff here. And I'm the one that's gonna have to live with it. Okay. Do I want it 3 high? Or do I want it 2 high? Why not make it 3 high, I suppose? That works. Oh, quartz crystal. Nice. Like those things. Use the dirt. Haha. Burn! That is the most beautiful sound. Which is part of why I really like the Rod of Fire, or the Wand of Fire, as my main Thaumcraft weapon. Oh, which... No, you don't. No, you don't. No. No, 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 no. Ah! Yeah. That just happened. Well, I suppose that might be something that you could take as a sign. Perhaps I'm not meant to build here. I will, of course, collect this. Love sandstone. This can stay as my farm, I suppose. Creepers. Always creepers. Well, I think that might be actually a good place to end it for today. Oh, see you later. Maybe start building later. Find someplace better. Hasta la vista.